Okay, y'all, we are watching Internet Historian, The Legend, and I want to check out the Fall of 76. It just looks really funny and interesting. I can't wait. Dang, I can't read that fast. That music, it's so nostalgic.
If you found this tape, it means that everyone is dead. Or working at a different office. How did this happen?
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you. Buckle up, buckaroos. Today's lesson is the misfired launch of Fallout 76.
Okay, I have heard rumors about issues with the game.
June 2018. It began with everyone getting
It's been a while,
just
though.
a little hyped up.
Have we waited long enough, guys?
Oh God, yes we have, Todd.
I think we have.
Fallout 76, Bethesda's biggest game yet. My God, it was exciting. And they promised we'd know more at E3.
I'll be honest with you, when they announced this game, I remember thinking, like, I wasn't happy about it. I think it was because of the multiplayer thing. I'm like chronically antisocial, so it's like I was not excited about that part.
E3 hype time. The press conference. 16 times the detail.
16 times the detail. There's all new rendering, lighting, and landscape technology.
4 times the map
It is
size.
4 times the size of Fallout 4.
Was it though? 4 times? I don't remember it being 4 times bigger. Honestly, it didn't really feel that way. There was okay, it's been a while since I played it, but I remember there being a lot of like empty places, like not much to do, just not as many interesting people to talk to.
Fallout 4.
I'll take your word
It's
for it.
our biggest one yet.
My God, it was exciting. November 14th, 2018. The game goes live with a day 1 patch of 50 gigabytes.
For fuck's sake.
Dang,
I'll see you tomorrow.
the
But
patch.
once it's downloaded, people start logging into the hellscape that is Fallout.
See, I didn't
76.
start
And
playing it
oh,
until a while after it had come out. Like there were already a lot of things happening in the game. Like I didn't see all these glitches or anything.
dear Lord, they never fix the bugs. And there are so many of them. Goodbye world.
No.
Goodbye necks. Goodbye body. Goodbye heads. Bugs, bugs, bugs everywhere. Server crashes. Game crashes. Old bugs and
My God.
Use more than one nuke at a time. Server's dead. Textures far too texturous. An all-consuming void. Error log 307. Can't pick
Oh,
up stuff,
God.
Can't stop asserting dominance with a T-pose. Frame rate problems, screen tear problems, getting too swole, getting underneath the map, getting attacked by invisible enemies, spawning too many enemies,
Man,
Kind of speaks for itself.
spawning too many god rays. Also, your camp resets after every session, and sometimes it goes underwater. Holotapes randomly play static, but too many holotapes mean none of them will play. Enemy AI is far more A than I. Animations are broken. Surprise! Floating objects and a trap.
wow.
Just to name a few. Joseph Anderson
My
has a great video
God.
that documents just the ones that he found personally. That video
I
is
only
3 hours.
saw like a couple of those. It wasn't that insane when I played it. It was a lot, but it was like a year after it had come out. So
long. But it gets worse. Error CE348780 can corrupt your data and force you to reinstall the game and console operating system. A few PC players had their computers brick entirely. Also, when the date rolled over to the 1st of January 2019, the nukes in the game stopped working altogether.
I didn't know
No one thought it
this.
prudent to program in other years in an always online game. And a few players were straight up logging into other people's accounts. This guy had a level
Oh my
78 character
gosh.
that was randomly replaced
That sounds like a lawsuit. Like, you know, that sounds like
with
bad
a level 8
security.
character. Bethesda said they couldn't do anything about it. And many players are not thrilled with this game, and they want
Wow.
Bethesda to know that. And they want everyone else to know that too. but Bethesda owns the platform.
You know what I have to say about y'all, whoever was super mad about Fallout 76, you know what? Y'all complained so bad about Fallout 4 that Bethesda probably was like, well, we have to change it up completely. So now it's like you're wishing you had Fallout 4, which I actually really liked. I don't know what that says about me, but I know a lot of people didn't like it. For some reason, I didn't think it was that bad. I mean, this is clearly more difficult to play than that was.
Is Fallout 76 fun?
Yes, it is. Banned for racism. Thread locked.
They had no direct outlet for their rage. The only solution was to put a torch to everything else. Reddit, Twitter, Bethesda's other games on Steam. The backlash was immense.
Oh my God.
Surely level heads would prevail. The reviewers would come out and say that the game isn't so bad.
Of course they did.
Oh dear Lord, they hated it. This is so sad. Despacito, play Country Roads.
Almost heaven. West Virginia.
Wow.
Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River.
And the YouTube community had this to say.
It's really fucking boring.
Could barely bring myself to play it in order to finish this review.
No one on staff wants to play any more of this video game. I'm not going to subject myself to another 20, 30 hours of this fucking mess.
In short, Fallout 76 is morally, technically, and creatively bankrupt.
The mods on Bethesda forums were working overtime. The mods on Reddit almost gave up.
What I felt like the game was the campaign was pretty short. I thought that was kind of lame. Yeah, I just felt like, okay, there's not that much content, and I expected to play it longer than I did, actually.
Look, I'm not saying that some people didn't enjoy and have fun with this game. But what I am saying is that the Metacritic was really funny to read. So what happened? Well, it came out that development was hugely rushed. The deadlines were tight. Too tight. Plus, this wasn't Bethesda's A-team. It's actually a relatively inexperienced division based in Austin, and the scope of the game kept getting bigger.
We're gonna need distant weather systems.
Hey Todd, I stayed up all night and I just
We're
finished.
gonna need 16
Oh my
times
gosh.
the detail.
Please, Todd.
Yeah, you
We're
worked on
gonna
the
need
detail.
4 times the size of Fallout 4.
That, and they were trying
I
to
disagree
patchwork
with
the
that,
old Bethesda
still.
creation engine into a multiplayer framework.
When I think about Fallout 4, I think about like all the there's just very detailed stuff in it, and Fallout 76 was pretty not detailed. It's weird that these companies work so much longer for so many years on games, and then they still just like don't put a lot into it. It's weird. It can't be that difficult, to just like, I don't know, and all the bugs, it's like, how do you not... I'm not a developer, so I don't know. I'm just a consumer, but it's like, how do you add bugs into your new games? Or like, I don't know. I guess I'm just rambling, but I'm just wondering how the newer game is actually, it's like more ancient than the old games. It's weird.
What else could you expect?
That's why I give my kids Fallout 76.
Now, Bethesda
What is that
tolerate the
from? Oh my
bugs and the bad
gosh.
reviews and the irate players, but what they couldn't tolerate were the exploits. Infinite inventory, infinite invisibility. The frame rate was tied to the game speed, so people were going a lot faster than they should. Server hopping for more items.
How?
Infinite duplication. Unlimited XP. Unlimited nuking. The nuclear codes were unencrypted and you could wall clip into the quest room. And someone was given the curse of infinite invincibility. Naturally, this can really mess with other players' online experience.
Yeah.
So Bethesda was ready, with the ban hammer, and a blindfold to wildly flail around and take down anyone who happened by. But Bethesda wasn't satisfied with just banning people. No, they're a progressive company with big ideas. They wanted to give a road to redemption. So support sent out this email to players caught cheating. We would be willing to accept an essay on why the use of third-party cheat software is detrimental to an online game community. That's right.
It's like a
500
school
words on why
project.
you're a very naughty boy, and they may just give you your account back.
What?
But a couple of days later, the mocking from news outlets caused them to reconsider this approach.
Okay, I didn't know that.
One more
That's
exploit. In all the Bethesda games, there's a dev room. Every item in the game is kept here. Security has to be top-notch because otherwise, someone could just waltz in and take all of the best items.
oh, hold on. Wait. Okay,
Waltz in and take
move back a little further.
one more exploit. In all the Bethesda games, there's a dev room.
What? There's a dev room?
Every item in the game is kept here. Security has to be top-notch because
Guys, I'm not an
otherwise,
expert. I'm
someone
just
could
like a
waltz
normal
in and
player,
take
so I don't know
all
this
of
stuff.
the best items of the game, and it would be an absolute disaster. Well, shit.
Yeah.
Of course, Bethesda wasn't equipped to deal with the issue. People started flooding in, taking the best items in the game, then selling those items on a black market of sorts.
Oh my god.
At first, they tried the
People are
usual
smart.
approach, banning people who had some of the best items in the game. You spent 700 hours just to get the best gun? Die, cheater.
Person who spent 900 hours in game says they've been banned. Oh no. How do they not know who?
Die, cheater.
My
Next, they
god.
put in a system where players would get tagged if they ever entered the room,
Mm.
and they banned those players. That wasn't much better because people would just start using Smurf accounts. Get
Sure.
in quick with a level 1 account. Get all that good shit. Then get the fuck out. Then use a duplication glitch to get a ton more of those items. Then transfer that stuff to your main account, and you're good to go. Bethesda then takes out this level 1 and calls it mission accomplished. And you've just beaten the game. So the problem
People are so
continues.
smart.
Bethesda is running out of ideas to solve it. There's a lot of speculation in the media and among players about how exactly people are getting in, but no one except for the exploiters knows for sure. That said, Bethesda needs to act fast before it ruins the economy of the game.
It's kind of already
So they wrote
ruined.
another email and sent it out to the Smurfs. Hello, cheater. Do you want to tell us how you did it, and we might unban you, please? Should we not hear back from you, the account will simply remain suspended. It's not known whether this approach worked.
It's kind of good. I don't know. It's a good idea. Unless you were just using a level 1 Smurf account, like who cares? But it's so sad that they have to ask.
In my opinion, it's still possible to get into the dev room. November 22nd, 2018. Just a week after the release, the game goes on discount. From $60 to $40.
1 week?
To $35 to $30. You can find it for $15 on eBay, and in Germany, they're straight up giving it for free when you buy a PlayStation controller.
Just a controller and you get it for free?
Buying it to other products. But to Bethesda, it's worth selling the thing at a price close to zero, because it brings people into the atomic shop, which is where the real margins
Those
are, and it inflates
microtransactions.
the poor sales figures. Let's have a look at those. The latest figures show 76 sold less than a sixth of what Fallout 4 did. Not good. There's also been a massive oversupply of...
Hold on.
The latest figures show 76 sold less than a sixth of...
Wow. Okay, so Fallout 4 was... Wow. Dang. That is so bad.
what Fallout 4 did. Not good.
Wow.
There's also been a massive oversupply of hard copies. Although, what's the point of a hard copy when the thing is just a cardboard disc telling you to redeem an online code?
Are you kidding?
And while sales are low, returns are high.
That's a whole
Immediately upon
separate
release,
issue.
People began asking Bethesda for a refund. 76 is not on Steam, it's on Bethesda's own platform. So they have all the control. If players only played the game for a few hours, then generally they'd get their money back. However, it came out that people were sometimes getting refunds after a full 24 hours of play. Quite generous. But then word about this spread to forums. Then to Reddit, and a post got 12,500 upvotes informing people that this made pretty much everyone eligible for a refund, and the comments told them exactly how to do it. Bethesda was flooded with requests for refunds. And their response? Shut it down, lads. No one gets a refund now. Everyone go home. Show's over. Robot customer service man, engage.
Customers who have
course.
downloaded the game are not eligible for a refund. We apologize for the
At
inconvenience.
all?
A few things followed. First, people got mad. One hardcore gamer even trashed a GameStop for refusing his refund.
Ooh. Why is it their fault?
Thank you for calling GameStop. This is Brian. How can I help you?
He still answered the phone. I feel sorry for that guy. I mean, the worker. What is he supposed to say?
A bit of an overreaction.
Yeah.
But probably also fake. Second,
Oh, okay, okay.
and third, a class action lawsuit. Their inconsistent refund
Yeah,
policy
that's
and
what I
terms of
thought.
service may not be strictly legal. November 27th, 2000.
They should have just changed it to like, I don't know, 5 hours playtime or something like that.
Maglacio and Rathod LLP filed a class action suit
Well-
on behalf of customers. Media quickly picked up on that. Their main argument is that it's a sometimes unplayable game owing to its technical problems, then they're refusing refunds, and that Bethesda is engaged in a strategy to release it anyway and then slowly patch their way into a more playable state. Updates on this lawsuit are slow, so I'll keep you informed on the second channel.
I wonder, well, this was 4 years ago. So I wonder, I would have to just research and what that amounted to, but they probably were just like, oh yeah, we'll fix it, and then didn't have to pay anything.
Look, there's a meteor headed
Because I know they've
straight
added a
to
lot of
Earth.
stuff.
Oh my god.
This is
must
the
do
ad.
something. Was anyone curious enough to read about it online? Not me. Not me either. Nope. Oh no. Now people think I'm dumb and I have died a virgin.
Oh.
Don't let this happen to you. Get Curiosity Street. It's a streaming platform with some of the best documentaries and non-fiction from around the world.
Ooh.
Partial nudity? Maybe if you look hard enough. But more importantly, the most arousing thing of all. Knowledge. Works for your Roku, Android, etc., etc. It works on everything, okay? Science, nature, history, tech, society.
I actually think that sounds kind of good. I like that. I love documentaries.
For unlimited access to the world's free top documentaries and non-fiction series. Use the promo code Internet Historian during the sign-up process to get the first 30 days free, then cancelled any time. Wink. Please, look, I need sponsors. I bought a lifetime supply of toilet paper thinking I was saving money, but then I left it out in the rain and the crows got it, and now I'm back to square one. Please. CuriosityStream.com/internethistory. Ads over.
Wow.
Let's
What a great
rewind.
ad.
Fallout fans made their pre-orders, and the most dedicated pre-ordered the Power Armor Edition. Wow. It came with a helmet, box, map, army toys, and a genuine West Tech canvas bag.
I don't know about those army toys. It's kind of
Fast forward to the release. And customers noticed that their
generic.
bags,
I mean,
which are supposed to be made of the finest canvas in the land, look a bit different.
Bruh.
In fact, it looks like a carry bag the real bag should come in.
Bruh.
Did they really just advertise
Yeah.
one thing and deliver another? You can't do that. So there was a surge of backlash.
yeah, it looks
And
shiny,
people
like
began
not, yeah.
emailing Bethesda, asking for refunds, asking for answers.
Well,
By this point, customer service is absolutely over it. They are done with the facade, and they send this email in response.
Hello. We are sorry that you aren't happy with the bag. The bag shown in the media was a prototype and was too expensive to make. We aren't planning on doing anything about it.
what? That is so professional, oh my god.
That's the whole email. Staff at Bethesda aren't even hiding their contempt anymore. Naturally, the internet goes wild.
Are you fucking kidding me? Wow. Wow. Well, I got so mad, I shaved everything off my face.
Okay, this is a bit of a PR nightmare. We have to quell the outrage. What do? Well, we've got this in-game currency. Let's just give them the minimum amount of that. Fantastic idea.
No.
Hear ye. Anyone who paid $200 to $300 for the Power Armor Edition is hereby entitled to $5 worth of in-game currency. that you'll be able to spend with us.
That's
500
not that
atoms.
good.
Fuck yeah.
No.
What are you gonna do with your atoms? I'm gonna buy 5/18 of the white paint version of the power armor. Whoa. What about you?
Yeah.
Light wood laminate. Light wood laminate. Fuck the bag. He's right. Fuck the bag. Light wood laminate. Light wood laminate. Light wood laminate. Light wood laminate. Light wood. Of course, this was Bethesda's fantasy of what would happen. What really happened is further outrage, and even the media started.
Oh my
piling on.
god.
It even became part of that class action lawsuit from earlier.
Oh,
Bethesda
really?
Put out a tweet apologizing for their curt customer service and gave a different excuse for why they didn't make the bags. A shortage of material.
Okay, let's listen.
Apparently. That was quickly debunked. Because it turns out they did make the canvas bag, except they gave them all out to influencers. Oh dear. It's not the same one, but it's sourced from that ever-scarce material, canvas.
Canvas is everywhere. That is so cheap of them.
But what's more amusing is that it turns out there is a canvas bag in the game. If you don the postman's outfit, which of course can be found at the Atom Shop.
Let me guess. For not
700
okay.
atoms. Just short. Well, the bleating from the online community continued, and Bethesda's lawyers realized there would be trouble, so they decided to capitulate. Alright, fine. We'll make your precious fucking bag. If you want to claim it, you'll have to fill out this form with your name, personal details, address, etc., etc. And we'll
Oh man.
in 4 to 6
months? I bet a lot of people never got them. Never.
months, but it doesn't quite end there. Because Bethesda is known for bugs, and of course their website is a buggy mess too. Turns out all of the customer support inquiries are unsecure and open to the public. In fact, people can open and close and change them at will. Listed are details of full legal names, phone numbers, home addresses, and more. If you've
How do you mess that up? It's just a form.
requested your canvas bag, you've just been doxxed. Not knowing how to immediately fix the problem, Bethesda panics and temporarily shuts down the whole website.
I mean, that is for sure a lawsuit. Giving out everyone's information, instant lawsuit. My gosh.
Is the tale of the duffel kerfuffle. How could this have been so difficult? They made one for New Vegas. One last piece of match, a rum drink. Nuka-Cola Dark.
No.
Pre-orders available in September.
That's what I'm saying. It's like they're moving backwards instead of forwards. Like they're more old-fashioned and more clunky. It's
Shipped
weird.
out on November 14th. $80 plus postage and handling.
Okay.
Not cheap.
Dang.
But in return, you got a very cool bootle. Looks good on the shelf. A great conversation piece with the family over Thanksgiving. Or at least it would have been. November 14th came and went, and there was no rum.
How hard can it be? How hard? They should have actually had these products out a long time ago. That would have been really cool. Like all the different types of Nuka-Colas.
Okay. A week later on November 21st, an email comes through. There's a delay. Things aren't up to the usual Fallout standard, they say.
Okay.
Fallout standard.
Right.
All of this just works.
Things aren't up to the usual Fallout standard. So we'll have it for you
I think so. Like that kind of thing could be forgiven if everything else was fine.
soon. No specific date given.
1 week later.
Nothing. Then on December 5th, another email. Good news. We start shipping on December 12th. It's been nearly 3 months since you pre-ordered. But as a show of good faith, we made this promotional video for you. And this is where things went from top.
Okay, they put it on. Okay. They wanted some views.
To retardy. Right there. Did you catch that? That's just a regular industry bottle and a plastic shell.
Oh,
we paid $80
no.
and waited a quarter of a year for a plastic shell. People were not happy.
It's $80. They could have just gotten a glass one. I mean, obviously it would be a little more expensive, but they paid $80. Jeez.
Look at that ratio. Nothing in the marketing said that it was a plastic shell. Super premium, we were promised. And the media agreed.
Oh, yeah.
People began cancelling their orders. Silver Screen tries to convince people that it's not cheap and shitty. It actually costs us twice as much to make the plastic one than the glass one.
Then why didn't you just make the glass one, which would have looked a lot prettier and cooler? Wow. Well, I guess I was wrong. They spent double the money to make plastic.
Then what the fuck?
Who buys that? Like
hours coding the design. Convincing stuff. So it arrives, just a few days before Christmas. The rum is about the quality you'd expect.
Can I swear on this? It's my own show.
Worse is the design. The oversized lip means liquid can pour inside the shell.
Hard to pour because how they made this damn thing. Spilled like half the shot.
Very dribbly.
So you're best off opening the whole thing up to prevent spilling. If you do that, there's a good chance that you'll snap the flimsy plastic. Any liquid will immediately ruin this cheap paper sticker.
What a mess.
Some made their own at home and the quality was about on par. But look, if you do want a decent version of this product, there are reputable sellers of them.
Probably Etsy or something.
They're far cheaper and they actually give a shit. Not gonna lie though, some of the memes that came out of this were pretty good. Now, many claim that this was an honest mistake.
Sorry.
Or that customers were at fault for misinterpreting ambiguous marketing. I disagree. All of the marketing shows other glass items. All of the mock-ups show something more akin to frosted glass than plastic. They give plenty of descriptions of the product too, and not once do they mention plastic. And they were engaged in a bunch of other tomfuckery as well. Before the product was even available, they flooded their own product reviews with a bunch of 5 stars. This raised some eyebrows, and people on Reddit were out for it, so they deleted them. You can see all this activity.
It's just nonstop. It's nonstop. Who is making these choices? I don't know. Some cheap person at the top, and I don't know if it's just that
yeah, if they're happy to deceive people in this way.
That main guy. I don't remember his name, but they keep showing him. I don't know if it's him only making this choice. Maybe he's getting pressured from other people.
It seems silly to give them the benefit of the doubt about the glass. It's also worth quickly talking about the Bethesda merch store. Some of these items are pretty neat. That's cool. Good idea. I'd have that.
That's
All out
cool.
76 pant. Singular. But why is he so mad? The photography is all just slightly off. This gaudy jacket was mocked relentlessly on social media. But does the 76 and $276 really make it more immersive?
Whoa. That is like luxury item price. Wow.
Why did they just toss it on the ground? And it comes in this crumpled up toddler body bag. You're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars in merch and you don't have an eye on? Why is she wearing a size XXL? She's clearly not happy about it. But who looked at this and said, good job, print?
The person making the money.
Now that's surprising. And what the fuck? They made the bottle properly. Yeah, one of those, please. But bigger and brown. Is that so hard? Let's get back to the game. December.
Wait. So they made a good product before and then they just screwed it up with a plastic one? My gosh. It was like a business deal, it looks like.
2018. There are 2
different manufacturer
that caused quite a stir. First, the good. For PC, they included a number of quality of life improvements, including push to talk.
Wow.
But it also brought in field of view sliders. Hooray! Increased stash capacity from 400 pounds to 600 pounds, and a small buff to automatic weapons. Hooray! They decreased the carry weight of bobby pins so it no longer took up 10 to 20% of people's inventory.
I got a box of bobby pins the other week that said weigh these.
There were also upgrades to the camp that allowed for easier construction, and a bunch of bug fixes. Hooray. The bad. A whole bunch of unannounced stealth modes. They generally made the game grindier. Ammo production was decreased. Fusion cores burnt out faster. Legendary enemies spawned less frequently.
On guard, I'll fuck you up.
And the backlash was significant because everybody knew why Bethesda was doing it.
I want to know why.
People to use the Atomic Shop.
Oh.
And let's talk briefly about that store. Some of the prices are outrageous. A Christmas tree for $12, a Santa outfit for $20, blue and yellow paint for $18.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, look, $3 for the same sweater vest and slacks item imported from Fallout 4. But the biggest offense of all was the holiday emote bundle. $24 for some Christmas-themed emotes. Twice the price of these games. The media agreed that these were egregious prices. But worse, they're engaged in some deceiving marketing practices too.
Buy one, get, okay.
Oh look, it's marked down half price. But it's not. It was released half price. They're artificially jacking
That's
up.
illegal, isn't it? Or I don't know. I think I've heard it's illegal somewhere.
Then give it a fake limited time discount in order to create a sense of urgency.
That's bad. When stores do that, that's
illegal.
bad.
Here in Australia, at least, in Canada, and in the EU. Reddit.
I've seen stores that do that here. Like, I don't know if y'all have Hobby Lobby, but they're always on sale, and like it'll come out on sale. It's not like, or well, as far as I know, but everything. There's a lot of stores that are always just on sale with all their items.
Quickly picked up on this and pointed it out. Bethesda reacted by scrapping the discount and just setting it as the always intended price.
Wow.
Okay, it's been about 25 minutes of whining now, so I'm just going to leave it here.
I mean, it was a lot.
To touch on the new pay-to-win fiasco, the new camera item that lets you teleport, dwindling player numbers. But on the flip side, they're also adding new content and improving the game over time. Heck, No Man's Sky was a surprising comeback.
It's just that, like, why do they release it when they don't have it at least like 95% perfect? I don't get it. I mean, I do get it. They just want money, but it's like, you have to fix it later. So, maybe they're just trying to spread out the budget and then like fix it as they make tons of money, which they didn't even make that much money.
So maybe Bethesda can do it too. But for now, Todd returns to cryostasis. Hiding in his bunker until the bombs of outrage stop falling. And returning only when it's time to get our hopes up once again.
With Starfield.
CuriosityStream.com/internethistorian. Not many people know this, but I'm actually quite a good rappist.
Is that what they call themselves?
So I'm going to say all these names for you from the credits as fast as I possibly can, in time with the scrolling. Here we go, one take.
Okay.
Justiel, Miles Millican, Justin Rowling,
well,
Steve Rizzo, Drudders, Indigo Zero.
Good job, yes.
Astatine 210. Jordan Prince, Dr. Tex, Papa Spicy Peter, Tef, Edgy Kid X, Bryce Toiler Ham, Nate Odenkirk, but Sonya Waffles, Krabby. If you want to,
you did good. It's fine.
The rapist, then why don't you head over to?
All right. That was so good. It's so entertaining. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize Fallout. I mean, I knew that they had some issues, but I didn't realize it was to that level. Like, really? That's so shady. And it's sad because, like, they have previous games that were amazing. What the heck? You know what? I think that people saw that they were amazing, made lots of money, and came in and just decided to swoop in and be really ruthless and pocket that money. That's what I think happened. But yeah, amazing video. Internet Historian, if you don't know, it's an amazing channel. I'm already subbed, of course, but I'll leave this link in the description so you can go sub to. And I guess this is the second channel. I haven't checked that out, but I'm sure it's great too. So yeah, I will see y'all in the next video.